Good morning. Oh dear. Happy Friday. I'm looking super fluffy this morning, which is always good. Hope everyone's had a really good week. Again, gone really fast. Can't believe it's Friday again already. We've had a good week. Nothing very exciting's happened. My car had its MOT yesterday. That's about the most exciting thing I've done. Not very interesting at all, is it? I hope you're not here for excitement and gossip, because I don't know anything. So this morning I am going to make a card with a stamp set that's been in the annual catalogue. I think, has it been in 2 years? I can't think. And because the new annual catalogue comes out later this month for demonstrators in the UK, I thought I'd have a really good play with some of my older stamp sets that are still current, because you just never know if they're going to carry over into next year or not. There's always a few surprises of ones that go that you think, oh, that's really, really popular, and and I see it a lot. So I thought next few weeks I'd just concentrate on using some of my older sets to get some more good use out of them. So this is one of them. So I'm going to swap my camera around and I'm going to give it a little look. So hold on one sec. So this is the one that I'm going to use. Oh, let me just move you back up a bit. So it's All Things Fabulous. So it looks really odd. There's some really odd shaped ones here, but it's because it is them stamped, they're layered up, so you can see here the different colour bits with the tone, shade and tone on it as well. So that's how we do it. Absolutely love this one. I've had it a while, and I always forget about it, and then I get it out and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I like this one. So I've made a couple of cards. I made some examples last night. I did 3. I'll show you. So I've done this one, which is the one I'm going to redo this morning, just because I want to have another go at not overlapping this leaf. So I'm going to have another go at this one. So this is with the purples and the yellow tones. And then I also did this muted one, which I was really, really pleased with actually in the end. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to like it. So this is like, what did I use here? Soft Sea Foam and Mint Macaroon, and then I use Petal Pink and Blushing Bride, I think, for this one, and then with a little bit of I think I used Mango Melody for the yellow. So yeah, so that's a really nice one. I was really surprised about that. I did do an orangey tone one as well. I haven't mounted this yet, but although I like the colour combination, I don't like the way I've stamped it. So I'm going to redo that one for another time. It's hard trying to think of the colours. So I've just got some paper out, and I'm using Very Vanilla for a change. So I'm going to do a little bit of blending. So I've got Crumb Cake, and I've got one of my blending brushes. I haven't cleaned it because, to be fair, I did use it last night to make those cards. So just gonna rub it. So I like doing this on the Very Vanilla. Just get a bit of extra. It just gives it that little bit of a, I don't know, like vintage look. When you're blending it, you can't really see that there's any there. I mean, you can see there is because you can see it on the paper. So I'm just doing this on my stamp, my Pierce mat, just because my mat underneath is a bit sticky and a bit, basically I think I might treat myself to a new one. Obviously I got super glue on it the last week, didn't I? And then I It's a bit wavy in the middle for some reason. And I think I might treat myself to a new one. So I'm just swirling it because I want it to be lighter in the middle where the sentiment's going on. I'll go a bit darker around the edge. So you think, oh, I can't really tell, but actually then when you put a new piece against it, you can tell that there is some there. So I don't need masses. And keep my crumb cake out because I'm going to use that. So let's do the purple ones first. So for this one, I went with Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. And although there is, oh, I've stuck them together and they've actually stuck together. So there's 3 stamps for this one. So let's Highland Heather first. So we're going to do 2 in Highland Heather and 1 in Gorgeous Grape. I'm going to try and just slightly alter the angle that we do them in. Actually, let's do it here. And then we'll just have a little. Do you know what? I'm going to hold off there at the moment, just until I've done the yellow ones, and then we'll see. So I've done the next one. So the trick obviously with this is lining it up. So there's a bit that goes round here, and that is the same bit on there. But trying to do it with a camera in the way is not as easy, because you need to sort of look right in there. But we'll get there. So that's that one. And then we're going to do Gorgeous Grape for the last one. I'll just come back around to that one. And go. So that's the first bit. Then I'm going to move on to the yellows. I will clean these, but I need to do a bit for the inside as well, so that's why I haven't. So the yellow tone ones, we've got So Saffron. Oh, I thought it was a really good idea of mine to stick these together so that I kept them in the sets, but obviously not. So we've got So Saffron and Crushed Curry. So lightest colour first. This is the corner that I didn't think I'd done it very well, wasn't it? So let's do that, and we might get a purple bit in there. I don't really want to overlap. I want them to be so that you can see the whole flower. Obviously I've got leaves and things to go in there as well. So again, we'll do 2 So Saffrons and then 2, and then, sorry, 1 in the Crushed Curry. Don't need 1. After you've used this one a couple of times and you've sort of got used to lining it up, it does get a bit easier. She says, no, actually having trouble with this one. It is. That was Mrs. Me being a bit of a Wally. Okay, that's that. And then just curry. So of course every time you do this it's going to turn out a little bit different, which is good. It's nice that it's completely different every time. There's that one. So I have got a little bit of space. I'm gonna just put a hint of another purple one in. It will literally just be like that. Which means actually I don't know if it does. There's a tiny little bit. That one, but that's fine. Just gonna put a tiny little bit of the grape in. There you go, just like that. The next thing, I need this. I need the gorgeous grape for the sentiment. It's going to do is the sentiment, so that then I can put my leaves around the edge and the little these little ones here. I'm just going to have a quick sip. So I've gone with, you make the flowers smell sweeter and the sun shine brighter. I thought it was a really nice sentiment for quite a bright card. Oh my goodness. I really question myself about me if I can stamp straight sometimes. That's fine. Oh no, I need the... So let's do the buds first, and then... So I just got the crumb cake back. Move these ones over here. I'm not going to stamp them. Stack them together like I've done here with that one. So this is a two-part one as well. So you've got the stem bit and then the little buds. I'm just gonna work out where to put these. My original one, I didn't have too many. Maybe we'll just try and do 4, so sort of 1 in each corner. It's not too bad. And then the buds go, so the buds sit on top of obviously the stems like that. I did think about doing it in a different colour, but then actually I couldn't really think of another colour that could have gone. So I've done that one. I just close this back up in case I drop anything. And then we're going to use a bit of pear pizzazz for the leaves. So there's 3, I don't know if you can see that. You get 3 sets of leaves with this set. We'll just start with the little one. Might use a slightly bigger, so there's a longer one and then there's a shorter one. So let's have a little bit. Oh, it'd probably help if I put ink on the whole thing. Again, I don't want too much showing. Do I want want one there? No, it's not. I'm gonna... It needs one there, but it doesn't need a big one, so I'm just going to use a little. There we go. So I think that would do for the front. I don't want to overdo it. So that is my front piece. And then for this one on the inside, I did just do a little bit of detail on the inside. So I'm just going to re-stamp some of these bits that I've already done on the inside. So let's do the purple one first. So Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. Again, close this screen. I'm always worried I'm going to drop something on it, and because I probably do. So let's put that on there, and then we've got the next size one down, which just goes over the top, and then we've got the smallest one, which goes like that. So that's the purple ones done. And then we've got So Saffron and Crushed Curry for the other flower. Let me put those there, so actually it might be a bit easier. We've got our first flower. And then stamp over again. Where's those holes? Yeah, good old Crushed Curry. A colour that no one thought they'd like, and then everyone ends up liking it. That sort of Crushed Curry. Those ones. Should we have a bud? We'll just put one of these little ones in. There. I'm attempting to tidy up as I go along. It's not really working, but never mind. There you go, it's buds. And we'll just do a little bit of green. She's the bigger one. Like that. And then I'm going to put the sentiment inside. So for the inside one, I'm going to do wishing you all things fabulous. Just got to move my stamps around. I've run out of blocks. That's the only problem with this stamp set is it's got 26 stamps. So, and obviously I've got pretty much all the stamps on blocks, so I do run out pretty quick. So I'm just going to pop this down. Like that. Those stamps, yes, it is. I think the colours really help as well, make it look so bright. So there's my front and there's my inside. So I'm just going to cut a card base for that one, and I have used Highland Heather. We'll just cut that out. Hi Sue. Oh, that's okay. I'm always here. So 14.9. I'll show you in a second. You probably missed it right at the beginning. I made this card in 2 colour ways. And this is one, and I'll show you the other one in a minute. Let me just glue this down. So just a little bit glue. So this is a really simple, although the stamping's a bit more difficult, It's literally just stamps, ink and card, this one. I haven't done anything too fancy. I think because the stamps are a little bit fancier. A bit. It doesn't need anything else. It will just distract from it. So there is the card. So that was my original. So you can see I wanted to sort out my leaf issue. So that's one. And then this is the other colour one that I did yesterday as well. So a lot more of a muted tone. So this is using So Saffron and Mint Macaroon and Petal Pink and Blushing Bride. It's the All Things Fabulous. So this one here. I'm just trying to get my last bit of use out of all my older stamp sets before the retiring list and the new catalogue come out. And I did do an orange one as well, but I'm going to redo it because I don't like my stamping position on those ones. But I like the colours. So, yep, that is it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm off to clean all these stamps and attempt to put them back in the box. I've got there's just lots of them everywhere. And I suppose I better tidy up, and I'm going to finish my tea as well, most importantly. So thank you all very much for joining me, and I shall see you all next week. Bye.